Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this, and I thought I would take this opportunity to discuss what is going on with Resident Evil 6, a game that looks so terrible I don't even want to play it. That is just my opinion. I haven't played it, so I'm not going to review it, obviously. I'm not going to chuck a Battlefield 3. Whoops. But seriously, what was I going to say? So there's a little bit of controversy going on because some review sites are giving Battlefield, fuck's sake, giving Resident Evil, Destructoid gave it a 3, GameSpot gave it a 4.5 or a 5.5. Game Trailers gave it an 8.8, which Game Trailers give every game an 8.8. And IGN gave it an 8 or a 7.5. One of the two. And all the fanboys are bitching. This is what I don't understand. Okay, so who cares? Like, I seriously, what's the problem? I don't understand why you need to go onto videos or reviews that people have done that you don't agree with and say that they need to be fired from their job. This review sucks, it's a disgrace. I actually screenshot one and I'll put it on the screen now. No, what gives you the right to say that? It's a fucking personal opinion. I think that a video game review should be half and half. I've mentioned this before, and I'm kind of changing my mind slowly but surely. You should mention, like, I did not like Kingdoms of Amalur, Reckoning. But I gave it an 8 because it was still a good game. Just because you don't like something doesn't make it bad, and just because you like something doesn't make it good. Do you understand? It's kind of a hard thing to discuss. But if you like something, who fucking cares what other people think? Like, I loved Saints Row 2 and Saints Row 3. Well, not Saints Row 3 that much, but I love the first two. And they got pretty good reviews, but everyone was like, oh, it's so shit, it's just Grand Theft Auto ripoff. Okay, I don't fucking care, because I am having a blast with the game. There are so many shit games that I've loved that reviewers have hated. Alpha Protocol. I played that game like 4 times from start to finish. Don't know why, because it wasn't a good game. But I loved it. So who cares what other people think? Same with Bulletstorm for the most part. Other games I can point out, Medal of Honor didn't get that very good reviews. I mean, there's too much focus these days on what somebody gives it out of 10, and it's ridiculous. If you enjoy something, it shouldn't matter what people give it out of 10. I mean, that's their opinion. Granted, their opinion is shown to millions and millions and millions of people, but it doesn't make it the right opinion, it doesn't make it true. You can look at anything and have different opinions on it. So, if you like Resident Evil, you're going to pick it up. If you don't like Resident Evil, you'll probably pick it up anyway because it doesn't look like a Resident Evil game anyway. See what I did there? But no, I don't understand why it should matter. It's weird. Like, who fucking cares what IGN or Game Trailers or GameSpot or Destructoid says? I mean, a review should be there not to tell you to buy or not buy the game. I don't think. It should be there to sway your already made opinion. It's like people say, I'm going to buy it, but I'll just see what the reviews are, and if it's good, done. If the reviews are bad, oh, I might rent it or borrow it from a friend, see what it's like, and then I'll go out and buy it. It shouldn't be like, oh, IGN gave this a 9, I'm buying it. IGN gave this a 6, not buying it. And that's another thing I don't like. If you get comments now on reviews that are like, oh, this only got a 7, never gonna pick this up. Are you kidding me? Like, fucking 7 is perfect games. Like, a friend of mine, Jason, he's an Australian video game journalist person, and his site works solely on 5 is the middle ground. I mean, I think we can all agree that a middle ground for a good game is a 7. If it's under 7, that means it's shit. He works on 5, so he gives games like, really good games like 6s, 7s, and 8s, because 5 is his middle ground. And with Resident Evil, I think it's interesting to see when games like this, I put this on Twitter, but when games get really different review scores from different sites, look at who gave it a high score and look at their background. Chances are it'll be buy Resident Evil 5 or 6 or whatever the hell the game is. And while you don't want to accuse them of doing that, you know, boosting the score because of that, chances are they are. I mean, you can't... The problem is that people are obsessed with the numbers. They will look at a review, and I know because I do it, and they'll scroll all the way down, what did it get out of 10, make your mind up there. You should read it, you should watch it, and ignore the score. I don't like scoring video games. If it was up to me, I wouldn't, but I understand that a lot of people won't even bother looking at it if you haven't scored it out of 10. So that's why I do it. But yeah. So don't let reviewers change your mind. Let them sway you. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'm out. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Au revoir.